Hi guys, it's Barbie and I'm back with another DIY. Today I'm going to bring you a project using mousetraps. Yes, a home decor piece made with mousetraps from the Dollar Tree. So if you want to see what I make with this, stick around. But first, subscribe to my channel, comment, like, and share. I have a lot of fun stuff coming, so stay tuned. And don't forget, hit that subscribe button, guys. I'll be back. We'll see what I make with these. So for today's DIY, we're going to be using these mouse traps. I bought them at the Dollar Tree. You get 4 to a pack, and they are non-toxic, so don't worry about that. This is real wood. So we're going to be using 12 of these. You can buy 3 packs. 3 packs, 4 a piece. Okay. We're going to be using some nautical rope, also from the Dollar Tree. I picked up these stickers from the Dollar Tree as well. And we're going to be using needle nose pliers. These didn't come from the Dollar Tree, but I think you can get some there. And our glue gun. You can use paint, or I'm using my Minwax wood stain in the color dark walnut. I've had this forever and I've used it on so many different projects. So to get started, what we have to do is take this metal part off of the mousetrap. I took 8 off in less than 5 minutes, so I know it can be done. What you're going to do is take off every metal staple that's on here with your needle nose pliers. You've got one here, here, and here. So there's 3. I'm going to take off 2. Just the first one came off really easy. Second, but they're all the same. They all come off the same way. Be careful when you're taking these off so that you don't pinch yourself, because they are spring-loaded, because they're mouse traps. And here's the last staple. I had already forgotten took that off, and I wasn't recording. So there, it's off. See how quick that was? Very simple. Now there's also a sticker on here, right down here, and you just want to peel that off. So peel it off, and there you go. You got a nice piece of wood. Now, because this had a sticker on it, you're going to want to clean that off with some Goo Gone or some alcohol, but sanding it, maybe Goo Gone and then sand it down for these little holes. So I'm going to start on my mouse traps. I've got 12 of them, and then I'll be back. So that was pretty quick. Now what I'm going to do is take my wood, dip my brush into some wood stain, and I'm going to start staining this. Don't forget your newspaper if you don't want to get your and I'm only going to do the sides of the ones that are going to be on the, well, it don't really matter. Depends how many coats, whether you want it light or dark. I'm going to go for the gusto here. not try the, you can use chalk paint, you can use whatever you want. Getting these edges really good so it looks nice. And you can't tell that these were mousetraps. You cannot tell at all. They are looking really good. And I like the farmhouse look. That's what I try to do my house in. I don't know if I'm very good at it, but you know. With me, I'm not one of those makeup, dress up, one of those, I'm just what you see is what you get kind of people. I just, yeah. Not me. I used to, I guess when I was younger, I was, but not now. So now we've got those done. But we need to let them dry a little bit before we move on to the next step. So we're going to let these dry, and I'll be right back. Now that I have my wood with the stain dry, I'm going to take and make 3 rows of 4, because I want to make a square out of this. I'm going to be using Eileen's tacky glue to put it together. I forgot to mention that in the beginning. You need wood glue or tacky glue, or you can use E6000, but I wouldn't use hot glue. But we're going to do 3 rows of 4. You don't need a lot, but you don't, if it seeps through, you can peel it off at the end using my little ruler I got from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to make sure it's nice and even. As I'm doing it, they fit together perfectly. The good thing about farmhouse decor, you want things to look old. So when things get a little, say scraped up, it's like, hey, it was in a farmhouse. Moving on to my second row. And I put some glue at the ends. So our rows of 4 are dry. Now we can put this square together. So I'm going to glue each row together. And this Eileen's, I've never had a problem with it sticking or staying together. I've done many DIYs, wood candle holders and such, and with the Eileen's, and it has always stayed together nicely for me. And pressing it firmly, checking to make sure it's even, and it is. Okay, I want to move it just a bit in case the glue is coming through and won't stick. And we're going to let that dry, and then I will show you what I'm doing next. So we have our square nice and dry. Look how pretty. That's the back. Here we go. Nice. So what we're going to do now is take some nautical rope, and we're going to put it at the sides of this. So I'm going to start at the what I call the bottom, and I'm just going to use some hot glue. And put this nautical rope on. Just doing a little at a time. Continuing with my hot glue. Making sure not to glue it to my table. Be careful so that you don't burn your hands with the hot glue. It's my glue gun not cooperating with me. Yeah. I don't have any idea where this glue gun came from. I've had it for such a long time. Matter of fact, I have a glue gun that I used to use back in the 90s when I first started doing this DIY. So, yeah, I'll probably get me a good one. Got a bigger one, but it's kind of bulky and it doesn't get in where I need it to reach sometimes. So, I like this little one better. Almost done. Pull off these stragglers. I was buying all those Mousetraps, and the guy at the Dollar Tree said, "Having a mouse problem?" I was like, "No, we'll use them for something else." It's funny. Some lady was looking at me like, "What in the world are you going to do with all those?" And we will finish. I'll show you what I'm doing with this next. Let's finish off our project with these adhesive wall decor I picked up from the Dollar Tree. And I'm just going to center it. I'm just going to eyeball it and place it on the top of my wood sign. Pressing it down firmly, tapping it so that it will go on. And another one, it says family is love. Eyeballing it to make sure it's nice and straight. Love. So, family is love. Putting it on centered, just eyeballing it. Love. Joy. And strength. That's what my family is to me, and I'm sure yours as well. Love, joy, and strength. Oops. Also, I made a little flower to go on it. I picked this idea up from Kelly Barlow Creations. If you'd like to know how I made this flower, leave me a comment and I'll show you. And I made a little hanger out of some jute cord I got from the Dollar Tree. I made a little loop and I just hot glued it to the back. This is a nice strong wood piece and it would hang perfectly. Look how pretty. So guys, this is all I have for you today. Please subscribe to my channel. Hit the like button. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you liked or disliked about this project. And you can't even tell it was made from Mousetraps. So stick around, come back, and we'll see what I make next time. Bye!